So a couple weeks ago, I was in Manhattan with some friends. We had met up to go get some dinner at this spot, this Italian restaurant in Manhattan. And we was on one of these blocks in Manhattan where it had like cobblestones, and I'm sitting on the bench just talking to my friends. But me, being the analytical person that I am and the very observant person that I am, I looked on the ground on the sidewalk right next to me, and I see the words in red print as if somebody stamped it with perfect font on the ground. It said, "Free Julian Assange." So my mind is like, who the hell is this Julian Assange person? Like who is this person that they're known enough to get, that stamped on the Manhattan street? So I went home and I did my research. Come to find out, I recommend those of you who are about, being on that higher wavelength of thinking, and those of you who are truth seekers, to go look up Julian Assange. But come to find out, Julian Assange is an Australian journalist from Australia, and what he did was he came out with this company called WikiLeaks, where anonymous people can send in reports, sources, documentation, information with things going on in the government, things going on in high places. And anonymous people sent in documentation to his website showing just the egregious nature of how American, American army men, military people, the egregious nature in which they were killing innocent civilians and people in Afghanistan. From that situation, he was really, really under the eye where they was watching him, and next thing you know, he gets charged with a sexual assault, but then those charges were dropped. He was in Sweden when he got a sexual assault charge. Then those charges were dropped. Then homie moves to the United Kingdom and they lock him up. He was on house arrest for like 7 years straight. They wouldn't let him out at all. But essentially the reason why they did it was because from his journalistic work, he was revealing a lot of truth. He was revealing a lot of real information of what was really going on as far as the Afghan war. But that's not only what he did, right? That's not the only thing he did. It wasn't just create WikiLeaks. He also was probably a big reason as to why Donald Trump won the presidency and not Hillary Clinton the year when they both ran, because his website was the site that exposed those emails. Remember the emails that everybody was talking about with Hillary Clinton? Supposedly there was a lot of secret information and weird stuff going on in those emails. But the reason why that was even a topic for everybody was because of Julian Assange. A lot of people don't know that, but he's the man. And the thing I respect about him is his passion and him being true to his journalistic work. Like, I really, really respect people who, they're not just puppets, they're not just people who are just agents. People who actually want to help people and want people to get the truth so they can make real educated decisions. See, when you spread lies and you show people fabricated information and you show people something that's false, or you spread propaganda, people can take very dangerous actions thinking that what they saw was true. So I would definitely recommend going to check out, do some research on Julian Assange if you're into that kind of thing. Learn about who he is. Really and truly, what they're doing to him is wrong. It's not right. At the end of the day, we should all have. All he did was create a website. That was all he did. And he said, you could send an anonymous documentation to this website. Real stuff. This is not no fake stuff. This is not fake documents. This is not, fake sources. These were real legitimate sources, even coming from military army men themselves who were in the Afghan war, the Iraqi war that was going on. So it's just so much out here. But, it really made me think about how, like, two of my Facebooks got deleted. Facebook deleted two of my accounts. And it's like, the stuff that I was saying, there was no hate speech in what I was saying. I never spoke about hating a group of people. I never spoke about going out there to do harm to any groups of people, but yet and still, just from sharing some information that might be truthful with the world, you can get banned. Everything you've worked for, they'll take it away from you. But it's not right when you think about it, because we need journalists who are real. We need people who want to share the truth with people. We need people out there who want to give people a real perspective so they can have a real feeling on it. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting false information, you can't judge the information accurately. So Julian Assange, man, much respect. I'll tip my hat to you, brother, for even doing what you did, because that was super, super risky. You know what I'm saying? Right now he's in jail, and you know, people all around the world are trying to get him out. People all around the world want him to be free, and I totally understand it now that I did my research and went into his background a little bit. But it's a sad thing, you know. It's a sad thing going on when you have people who actually want to deliver the right information to help free people, so that people can really know what's going on out here. But yet there's this like whole group in place. There's like a whole regime in place that's fighting against that. You know, fighting against people getting the truth, fighting against people getting the truth on health, you know, the truth on economics, the truth on wars, you know, fighting against, there's a people, and we got to understand why they would want to do that. I mean, just think about it. Why would they want to hide information like that? Why would they want to keep the truth from the people? I mean, you tell me what you think. So drop a comment below. Let me know if there's any other journalists that you know about who may have been trying to share truth with the world and they got shunned, put in jail. Who else was doing this? Nelson Mandela. He's another one trying to do good for the people. Put the man under the jail. So we have to ask a question, like, what's really going on out here? Like, what are people really doing out here? You know? But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because I thought it was crazy what they doing to this man. Mad unfortunate. Drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Julian Assange, still in jail up to this day. All he did was get anonymous information from anonymous tip, and for that he's under fire. What happened to freedom of speech? What happened to journalism? Journalism is about giving truth to the people. Journalism is about observing and then sharing what you observe, or sharing the real that you know. That's what it's about. So how could you stop a journalist's freedom of speech? That actually makes no sense when you think about it. Very fishy, y'all. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Share this video with 5 friends or family that you know. I would appreciate it. I'm going to see you at the top. Peace.